Alrighty. So again, welcome and thank you for taking time to join us this evening. We are really happy to facilitate this. It's a pretty short, about 35-minute virtual meeting tonight. My name is Marie Gaynor, and I am a field sales coach in beautiful Central Florida. And joining me tonight is Pat James. So Pat, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. My name is Pat James, and I'm also a field sales coach. And I have the part of Georgia, Alabama, and Mississippi area. And again, welcome, and we're really glad to have you on the call tonight.
Great, thanks, Pat. Well, again, we want to say welcome and hello to Avon. You took your first step to building a beautiful Avon business when you joined online and selected your gift, right? Well, your second step, you're on this webinar, so congratulations. Thank you for doing that. And now we're going to be taking the next step to help you create your future with Avon. So tonight, we'll outline the earnings opportunities that are offered to our representatives and show you how to create residual income that makes a difference for so many in what we call our Avon Nation. Alrighty, so in the materials pod, there's this booklet that's called The Beauty of Our Business. So I'm not going to read it verbatim. I'm just going to go through it rather quickly, but please download this because it has really good information. And starting off, that we have a very rich heritage. In fact, we've been around for over 130 years, and today we're still going strong. Our brand is one of the most recognized in the country, which gives you, our representatives, the confidence to share with potential customers and team members. And when you take one part beauty, one part iconic brand, and one part powerful women, and a few good men, of course, and that is the magic of Avon. And no matter your budget, your background, your goals, and your dreams, Avon has something for everyone. And do you love social media? Well, if you do, then you'll be happy to hear that Avon was named as one of the top 10 most engaging beauty brands on Facebook. We're still working on the other social platforms, so you can help us with that. And we also care about our communities. In fact, we contributed more than $800 million to breast cancer causes, and we continue to speak out against domestic violence. Now, this is really exciting news. We recently just started a new journey with our new owners, LGH&H. The H&H stands for Household and Health, and yes, you might be asking, oh, LG, you mean the electronics? I have an LG phone or LG refrigerator, washer, dryer, TV. Yes. So who would have known that LG also has a very big household and health brand, and now we are part of that. You're going to be seeing exciting new products and more potential earning opportunities, but we do remain committed to our strategy of product innovation, world-class research and development capabilities in cosmetics, personal care, fragrance, packaging and design, and strengthening our position as the leading social selling beauty company. So we have lots to be proud of. And you have free tools and supports so you can market your business, connect with new customers, and learn the skills that you need to achieve your goals and then beyond. You also have free personal websites, so you have your very own website, which is awesome, and our customer support is top-notch. And then, of course, our famous catalog, or as we like to call it, the book, features all of our products and new product launches every 2 weeks. And then lastly, our training and education offers you live, virtual, and digital training to support you from day one and throughout your Avon career. So Avon is all about partnering and helping you make your dreams come true. So when you joined Avon, I'm sure you had a reason why, your why. So think about that for just a second. You know, what are some of your immediate needs? What is something that you want to do but really don't have the extra money? And I like to call that like my play money, that extra money. And if you had extra play money, what would you spend it on? So think about that. What would you spend it on? So this is why you wanted to start an Avon business. You want to be your own beauty boss, maybe have a side gig so that you can achieve that goal. And I want to tell you, you made the right choice. It is truly the very best time to be an Avon representative, and especially now with this great new company that we're part of with LG and their innovation, it is the best time to be an Avon representative. So if you want to share, you don't have to, but if you want to share why you said yes to Avon and start it with us, you can type it in the box. What was your why? What brought you to Avon? Why did you want a side gig? Or, you know, what is it that brought you to us? Okay. No takers there, but that's all right. Okay, let's move on. Okay, Elizabeth says you want to be part of a known brand. Well, you chose the right one with our rich heritage, 130 years. I don't know if I've ever met anybody that said they didn't, you know, that they've never heard of Avon or they didn't know what Avon was. So yes, our iconic brand really is beneficial to selling. All right, I'm going to turn it over to Pat.
Well, thank you, Marie.
Can't hear you. There you go.
Okay,
You're welcome.
okay, well,
Yes, I can.
we are going to just go through a little bit of information now about the opportunities that Avon can provide for all of you. So, Marie, we can move on and we're going to take a look at the income opportunities have never been better. Well, we know that LG acquired us. We know that we have so many wonderful things coming. And of course, combined with the great products and new products that are on the way, it's easier than ever to use these sales tools. And really, actually, you will soon be up and running and be that trusted beauty boss that you'd like to be. Avon's invested millions in representative compensation. And actually, the Kickstart program is where you have all begun. I know that you're all new here. And did you realize that, you know, you could be earning up to like $1,000 in the first 90 days? So how does that sound? That sounds pretty great, right? And right here on this slide, it pretty much tells you how. 40% earnings for you and bringing some friends in. And if you do all of these things with the $200 bonus, you are at that $1,000. Plus, another great opportunity for you is when you actually start to do this business and earn this 40%, each campaign goes up just slightly to keep you at that 40%. So Avon's actually setting you up for success from the beginning. Yes, of course, we know it takes work, but they give you the tools, they give you the things you need. And so the Kickstart program is just amazing. So when you received your kit, or I don't know, some of you, if you have or not, you know, make sure you try the new products. Make sure you post it to social media. Show people what Avon has to offer. And it is a quick and easy way to promote and start your business and to start achieving your goals. And of course, we know you get an online store and it's free. Many companies charge to give someone a website like this, and Avon gives it to you completely free, open 24/7. People can shop whenever they want. If you haven't already opened your online store, I encourage you to do that. And when you invite your customers to your online store, you start earning immediately. And you share it through emails and social media so that they can shop anytime. And you'll earn the same on your online store sales as you do on your Avon.now orders. And it's the perfect way to grow long distance or maybe even hard to get customers, relatives in other states, friends of friends. And so you could invite a few of these friends with email addresses to, you know, shop your store right now. and that when your friends and family shop, you begin to earn immediately. And with that, I'm going to turn it over to Marie.
Okay, so we had a question about how to set up the online store, and when we finish the presentation, we're going to open it up for Q&A, and we'll certainly guide you through that at that time. So
And I saw that
write down your questions.
someone said they had business cards with the link. That is fantastic.
Yes, definitely.
That's fantastic.
All right, so let's talk about your first customers. I mean, have you thought about who will be your first customer? Well, of course, you're going to be your first customer. You've got to be your own first customer. Stop spending your money at Walmart and CVS and Walgreens. Make sure that you're buying your daily care products through your store and not somebody else's store. All right, so getting started is easy with Avon, and we have what we call a 5x5 system that's designed to get you up and running in no time and then continues to support you in building your business. So what could an extra $200 a week do for you? Maybe a family movie night, a date night, maybe you're saving for something special, maybe an extra special holiday celebration. Well, when you practice the 5x5 strategy, it means 5 contacts a day, 5 days a week. And look at the potential earnings. Now, how can you do this? Well, you can do it by sharing your brochures with everyone everywhere. The person who styles your hair, the nail salon, the people you chat with day to day, like at the grocery store, coffee shop, dry cleaners, doctor's office, your children's school. I mean, just think about all the people you come in contact. We call it your sphere of influence. Everybody you talk to every day, those are all potential customers. So you need to add your name and your phone number and your online store address. So your URL, you want to make sure you include that on the back of the brochure. And then make sure to collect the name and contact info from everyone you meet and follow up, because the fortune is in the follow-up. It is key to getting the sales. Then, of course, you can give samples to people that you see. It's really an easy way to introduce yourself and your business. And we have a saying is that, when she tries, she buys. So giving out samples is really a great sales tool. And are you not sure who to contact? Well, download from our materials pod. We have a form called the memory jogger. This is a little worksheet. And it's going to help you think about the people that you should include on your list, your family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, teachers, coaches, just everyone. So that memory jogger will help you with that. Okay. So connecting with customers is the name of the game. And if your immediate thought is, I don't know that many people, I'm not on social media, my friends don't shop, I don't get out much. Well, we hear you, but there are so many ways to connect with customers: texting, email, in person, online. For those of you that, look, direct selling is uncomfortable until you get the hang of it. And I guarantee you, the more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it. In the beginning, you do have to get out of your comfort zone and talk to strangers, because your family and friends will not sustain a profitable business. You've got to grow your business with people that you don't know. And your best customer, you've not met your best customer yet. So just know that in the beginning, yes, it is hard. But what's a better way to break the ice than a special product? So I'm going to pause here for just a second or two so that you can take a screenshot of this, because we're giving you the words to use that you can text out, put on Facebook, help you with a conversation, right? So of course, tweak it and make it your own, but we will just pause here for a second. All right, hopefully that's long enough. So when you joined, you invested in an Avon gift set. So now it's time to put that to work. And depending on which gift you chose, you'll find some must-have beauty product samples, a couple of the kits came with brochures and then other things. But let your friends and family know that you are open for business. Just like how you share your recommendations when you go to a new restaurant or you've gone out to the movie that you really love, don't you share that with everybody? You've gone to a great restaurant. You on the way home, you're calling people saying, "Oh my gosh, you need to check out that new restaurant. I just had the best dinner." Well, that's how you show and share Avon products. It's that easy. So this is how you start selling like a pro in no time. You want to have fun and host a pop-up boutique at your house or meet up at a coffee shop. So I've met a lot of representatives that have called their friends and family and say, "Hey, I just started selling Avon. I got this little kit in. Come on over Saturday morning for coffee and Danish, and let me show you what came in my little kit. And I'm going to give you brochures and give you some samples." So have a little pop-up boutique at your house. Then, of course, demo products and samples that you received in your gift set with your family and friends. Make a list of your customers' favorites and then follow up for placing multiple orders later on avonnow.com, which is the site that you'll use to manage your business. And then, of course, yourself, you want to play with the products. Try them, learn about them, love them, and then share your enthusiasm because it's contagious. When you start using something, you're like, OMG, I love that mascara. This is the best mascara ever. You start showing your beautiful eyelashes to everybody. Well, guess what? They're going to want that same mascara. And now I'm going to turn it back over to Pat.
And this is the fun part when we get to place our orders. I love that. And so placing your first order, well, we have something that's makes it kind of easy when you're learning the product line, right? We all are looking at the beautiful book with all the pictures, and we haven't been able to try everything, of course. But I need to say, in your gift set that you receive with your registration to join this business, you are getting some of these products. But this is so exciting. This introductory customer offer is the answer to your earnings because it's only for you, for new people. And it's good for 6 campaigns, your first 6 campaigns. So, and other people, other representatives do not have the opportunity to do this. And so you can introduce this and you can see the $50 bundle and the $25 bundle. They are able to order this on your online store and they are able to tell you if they'd like to order it. So there are many ways to put this in the hands of someone. And what that can do for you is really get you to the place of earning what you really would like to be earning in, let's say, a campaign, a 2-week period. Marie, next slide, please. So, as I was saying, and I'm just basing this really on the $25 and $50 bundle that we just looked at, but we know that we have all the products in the book, of course, to choose from. But if someone would say to you, how much money would you like to earn over the next 2 weeks? And you said to me, well, I would like $300. I can show you with this formula to earn $300. We're multiplying it by 2.5. You would need $750 in total sales. How do you get that? Well, 30 orders divided by $25 is the $750. 15 orders of the $50 bundles give you that $750. So you can see, even if you did nothing more than just tried in your first campaign to really, really introduce the $25 and $50 bundles, you can see that you could do it with 30 orders or 15 orders. So, next slide, please. I would say, don't take it from me. See it for yourself. You can snap a picture of this and text it to 10 friends. And you could post it on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and see what happens. You begin to count the ways you build a business. So what about, imagine if you had sold 10 in 10 minutes. 1 hour has 6 10-minute segments, and that's a lot of money. So you can try this. Snap the picture, text it to some friends, and just, it says everything you need right here. Text the bundle offer from your Avon mobile app to everyone in your phone contacts. Share it via email. Take orders using the intro customer offer flyer. So when you are able to send the picture of this out, you can see it says, check out the 2 amazing sets filled with Avon's best sellers at an incredible value. They also can use that code WELCOME10 to get 10% off their first order. When you tell your customers, friends, and family that if they go to your online store and they put in the code WELCOME10, and it's only good for one use, they can do it their first time they're ordering with you, and they will get 10% off their first order. Or ask them which one they would like, and that you'll offer to place the order for them. So you can actually do it all of those ways, with the flyer, with Facebook, with texting, with emailing. I mean, there are just so many options. And moving on, if you place your customers' orders, every campaign, every time you have a book, that's where you're going to place it on your Avon.now, and you can place and receive the delivery anytime within our 2-week campaign. And you'll see in the materials, the National Campaign Calendar. That tells you the start of a campaign and the end of a campaign. And I can tell you, our campaigns normally, of course, everyone is 5 o'clock on a Tuesday, and that's Eastern time. And so you want to get your orders in. Don't wait till the last minute. Some people do 2 orders in the 2-week cycle. And that can be a really, really good way to do your business, is you do week 1, week 2. So you can place your order and receive it anytime within the 2 weeks. And it's very important to remember that. You do get a shipping fee charged for every order. And keep that in mind too. That's a business expense. So you can encourage your customers to order through your online store, and that also saves shipping fees for you, but it also adds to your total order for that campaign. So let's say someone went on your online store and ordered $50, and you had collected orders from customers of $100. Avon views that as a $150 campaign. So they are merged together for your total. And so remember to download that calendar, because it will keep you up to date. Also, when you go into your Avon .now, it'll always tell you when the campaign is due. It's at the top. It'll say, for example, campaign 20 is due by Tuesday, September 17th, 5 p.m. Eastern time. So if you ever forget, that's a good place to see it. It's there 24/7 whenever you go in. And of course, getting paid, we all like to get paid, right? So there's many ways to do this. It's important to remember. Yes?
I was like, do you want me to take it over from here?
Yes, Marie.
She's taking over my slides.
I was on a roll here. I was all excited because
you were on a roll.
Paid. That was exciting.
Well, this is my favorite. Yes, okay. This is my favorite subject, though, getting paid.
I'm turning it over to Marie because she really wants to share this with you.
Oh, we all love to get paid. Well, hopefully you're going to be doing your business both ways, traditionally selling face-to-face and then also online. We do have some representatives that do the majority of their business online and just a little face-to-face. So it's up to you how you run your business. But when you're doing traditionally face-to-face selling, so from your customers, you're going to collect the full price order in cash. So take all of that in cash, check, or you can use PayPal. And when you pay your discounted representative costs on avonnow.com, the difference is your earnings. So you'll pay the discounted price. You have in your hand, all of the money. So you use your customers' payments to pay your bill, and then the remaining money is your earnings. From your online store and any reward or incentive that you might earn from Avon, we'll talk about that. So earnings from sales on your online store are going to be credited to your direct deposit account. So you need to make sure that you go into your profile next time you log into Avon Now and enroll in direct deposit. We have what's called rapid pay right now. So any online order, the day that it ships out, within 48 hours after the shipment, that money goes into your direct deposit account. And then any rewards and earnings from incentives that Avon puts out there for you to earn is going to be added to an Avon prepaid card. So the first time you achieve something, they're going to mail you a prepaid card, and then in the future, any earnings that you get or any incentive you win, it just goes onto that card. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay, so how you get paid. You're going to pack each order and deliver it in person. You can add a personal touch, maybe make sure you include the brochure, samples, a prospecting flyer, business card, whatever you want to earn. So that's how it looks for traditional. When you're selling online, there's no packing. It ships directly to your customer. It saves you time and money, and you get paid quickly with the rapid pay that I just talked to you about. So easy peasy for online shopping for your customers, a little more work for your traditional customers, but we have a lot of people that are starved because maybe they're doing all their business all day at work online, and they want to see you in person. That they may look at your online store, but they're going to call you and say, "Hey, Marie, when are you going to come by my office and pick up my order?" So, but those customers may also shop from your online store as well as they're surfing through your personal store in the middle of the night. So you'll find that customers will shop with you both ways. Okay, and then I'm going to turn it back over to Pat. She's going to close us out.
I will. Okay, you can move forward to the next slide, because really it's about activating. It's about activating your business. Okay. And what we say about our boss life, of course, is that, we are dedicated to supporting you, and we will continue to develop these type of webinars, reach out to you in many ways, but you have dedicated support from us, from the company, training, of course, the person that introduced you to Avon. Hopefully, you're talking to them. We call them sometimes your advisors. And setting up that online store, meeting with that upline or mentor or advisor. You get discounts on products. I can't reinforce enough how important that is. Just think about that. 40% in your first order, 40% in your second order of $150. I mean, all of the things that and that is everything: clothing, jewelry, makeup, perfume. I mean, that gives you an opportunity as well to try things and get the discount for yourself. And with the holidays coming, believe me, that discount will really come in handy. And then we have the samples, the brochures, and continued support with the online training at Avon U. I can't say enough about it. There are so many things on there. And I just encourage you, go to Avon U and, look at things, see what sparks your interest at that moment. Many of the training sessions are quite short and to the point, and I think you could really, really enjoy them and learn a lot. But, we'll match your commitment to growing your business, okay? And we'll try to, give you guidance and support every step of the way. So you actually are when you activate that account, you are starting that business. Marie, if you could move to the next one, please. And what's next? We said about setting up and personalizing your store, and we will talk about that in a minute, and creating some personal goals. We were talking earlier about your why, and what you want from this and how much would you like to earn in a 2-week period. So just think about those things and maybe jot them down. And, we can discuss it, and you can discuss it with your advisor, because if we know what you'd like to be doing and achieving, we can definitely work out a plan and plan things together, plan your strategy. Reaching out to family and friends is a given. When they see the excitement in you that you've started this new business, and when you're talking with enthusiasm about the products, I promise you it's contagious. Of course, sharing any special offers to your customers, letting them know, giving just really wonderful customer service. Avon is known for giving great customer service. People love their Avon ladies, believe me. They just love this brand. They love the people. Uh, Friendships have developed over the years with many of the Avon representatives and their customers, and they've become lifelong friends. And of course, placing those orders on Avon Now. Um, just start looking at the information when you go into Avon Now. All the new products, hot new products, training tips. Use the job aid, to help you. It says, do you need help placing your first order? Click if you need help. But, think about just all of these things. This is what will help you be successful in your business. And something that really, really makes it fun. Next slide, please. Is sharing the fun. And we always say it is more fun with a friend, and it really is true. I love, that you're incorporating, it's better to do it with a friend, but you might want to think about, how do I do this? Well, know your reference code. Learn that code. That www.youravon.com/, and the name, usually people like to use their names or whatever you're creating. Your name is easy. That way people can recognize you. That is where people will go to order on your online store. And that is where, when friends and family that you're first talking to go there, let's say they'd like to join you and become part of what we call your team, they can click on become a representative. It's really that easy. So send people to that, personal website to enroll, and you do create your URL when you set up the online store. So you set it up at www.youravon.com or .now. Web Office. Go to Web Office under Edit, My Online Store.
Hey, I want to apologize. I should have changed the screen. Youravon.com and avonnow.com are one and the same.
Yes.
So
Yes.
just continue using, if you've been going in on avonnow.com, just continue to go in on avonnow.com.
Avon Now or avon.com, it works. It all works, okay? So, Marie, we have any
Yeah,
questions?
I'm gonna unmute everybody.
Why don't you do that? And that way,
Yeah. So.
and then
All
I
right,
will.
so everybody's unmuted. If you've muted your phone on your end, you'll have to unmute. So I'm going to start with the questions that were in the chat box first, and we'll work our way backwards. So Pat, I may need your help on some of these. So, all right, so Anita was saying, she said, so we don't take credit cards. Yes, we can take credit cards, and there are a couple ways you can do that. A lot of representatives are using a square, so you can use a square. Now you will have to give up, a little percentage of your sales in order to have a square. A lot of banks are offering their own little devices. So if you have a smartphone, you might consider doing that because it's really quick and easy. But for those customers who buy from you frequently and want to use a credit card every time, and this is sort of new to us, I think that you can store up to, is it 8 cards? Is that right, Pat?
Yes, I think so. If they're willing to
So I
have
think you can store
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to be willing to give the information. So if you have an iPad, or you can even take your smartphone with you and go to Avon Now, where you can set up the payment there, they're going to have to give up their credit card information, and it would be stored on your site, and then you can use that for their future purchases. So I find that, from what I hear from representatives, that most of them are doing that, like with family and friends that trust that they're not going to abuse their credit card. But I highly recommend the Square, or talking to your bank to see if they have a system that you can take credit cards with your smartphone. So check on that. All right. So the other question was,
Setting up the online
so
store.
right, I made right. So Pat just mentioned, when you go into avonnow.com, go to your web office, and that's where you can personalize your store. By default, a lot of stuff is going to be already there. So somebody has a lot of background noise. So if you have a lot of like music going, you might want to just mute your phone till we open it up for questions. But anyway, you'll see your personal URL there already established for you. If but you had to do that when you signed on, you should have had the opportunity to create your URL then. If not, you'll have the opportunity to do that when you're in your web office. If you created something you don't like, you can edit that and create something different. So you go to avonnow.com and then click on web office, and it's pretty user friendly. I think you could probably figure it out. If not, get with your mentor, whoever is your upline, and they can step you through the process. Get with me, or even Avon customer service can help you with that as well. All right, so I think those wanted to be part of it. Okay, so what other questions do you guys have? Anything?
Hi, this is
Any
Elizabeth
questions?
Tim. Can you hear me?
Hi, Elizabeth. We can.
How are you? First, I want to
Good.
thank you for taking this time. This is really great information. Truly appreciate it.
Great. You're welcome.
My question I have is, how do we order extra books for in-person customers?
Mhm.
And do you have
So,
a cold call list for contacts?
okay, so cold call list, no, we do not. When you get into our leadership program, you have the opportunity to purchase leads. So those are people that would want to join Avon. So if you didn't sign up with somebody that you know, it's likely that you were a lead that somebody purchased and you're on their team. But as far as customer leads, we do not have those.
Okay.
We know the best customers are people that you personally meet. So the receptionist at your dentist office, or the lady at school, so those people that you meet and work with, people that you do business with, are more likely, they see your face, they may not know your name, they usually become better customers than people that you just cold call. But certainly
Yeah,
there are other
I
ways.
actually have a sign on my car too.
Oh, good for you. And then there are
Yes.
sites like online garage sale sites, Nextdoor. If you're not a member of that, make sure you join that. So those online sites, those marketplaces that you see on Facebook, those are good ways to get your business out there. So certainly do that.
Yes.
And as far as
And
brochures are concerned, so you've not yet placed your first order?
not yet. No.
Okay, so I would say this: wait until you have a first order. Your first order, you are guaranteed to earn 40% or get 40% discount off of something that you want to buy for yourself. So if there's something in the brochure that is $10, like let's just say a mascara is $10, and you want it, your cost for that mascara at 40% discount would be $6. So don't waste your first order just buying brochures. So when you go into Avon Now, you can,
Okay.
and when you check out, actually, and when you go through the checkout, it's going to take you right to ordering brochures as well, but you can also see it when you click on placing your order. You can even in the search bar type brochures and it'll take you to where you have to order brochures. But I always encourage you, don't waste that first order on just buying brochures because you don't get a
Makes
discount on
sense.
brochures. All right, the
Okay,
brochure
thank
price is
you.
the brochure price. So, all right, cool. All right,
Okay.
any other questions?
I see here that Anita is asking that there's no longer an 800 number for customer care.
There is. It's 866-513-2866.
The 866 replaces the 800.
Right. I'll type it here.
Yeah, type it because I think she thought it
866-513-2866.
would be 800. Okay,
Right. So yeah, it's still a toll-free number.
correct. And then the other question that I saw here, Marie, was, and I'm not sure if I totally understand it, but Sherry was asking, and Sherry, are you still on the line? It says, can we change our actual name on our site, not the URL, but the name we go by? Your name.
Yes, you can. You can.
Yes.
Yeah, they can change it.
Yes, they can edit their online store.
Right.
Right.
So when you're in your web office, you can edit your website. So you want to edit, you can add your picture, you
Right.
can, so you can see it'll give you like the little pencil icon, as you like go through the screen, and you can actually change the name on your website. So if you have a nickname or you go by your middle name and not your first name, you can edit it there as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Anita says no. For credit cards, an 800 number, not customer care.
Oh,
I think maybe she's referring to the old days when people would call it in.
Oh, right, yeah.
When you call in payments, there is a fee.
Yeah, so you don't want to do that anymore.
Those in the old days, I think they used to do that where you'd be with someone and call in, but no, that is, Anita, I thought you meant customer care, but no, there is not an 800 number for credit cards.
Right. So you can only put the credit card information in when you are making your payment on
Right.
avonnow.com. So when you click on Pay Avon, it'll take you to a screen where you can put in your credit card information to pay or your debit card, or you can also put your customer information in there as well.
Right, and no, Anita,
And then
go ahead. I'm sorry, Marie, go ahead.
No, I'm done.
Okay, and Anita's saying she had an old machine from Avon that used slips. No, we definitely do not use those slips anymore. Credit card slips.
Nope.
Remember, Marie?
Yes, we are not using them. Right, yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey, Sherry. Yes, you're there. Great. All right. I hope that answered the questions. I see here she's saying I ordered the wrong brochures. I need to return them. Is that possible? I don't think it's worth your dollars to return brochures. I don't know how,
but
what wrong brochure
so
you mean. I don't know.
yeah, so she can call customer service. So call customer care, that 866-513-2866, and let them know that you made a mistake on the brochures.
Mhm.
And they're usually pretty good about crediting you for those brochures
Right.
if you think that you're not going to be able to use those. But if they're going to tell you, oh, give them away or call your coach and she'll
Yeah.
come pick them up, and we're not going to do that, but just use them. You use the wrong brochures. So if they're old, we can back order two books, so they're still good. Even older you can stockpile brochures for a year and still give out an old brochure, because you're going to find that probably 75% of the things that are in the brochure are in the brochures all the time. So don't ever throw away old brochures. Always use them to find new customers. But now, if your brochures are way in advance, you're still going to need those.
Right.
So if we're in campaign 20 right now, and if you have campaign 22s, you're going to want to hold on to those brochures and use them.
Right, because you cannot order campaign 22 and campaign 20. You can back order 2, but you cannot go ahead of the campaign we're in. And the other thing with the brochures, books, we are calling them books now. With the books, I knew someone here, and I thought this was a great idea. She had older books. She made up a sticker and put it on the books, and it said, for a current book, please contact me. And she had her name and number. And people picked up those books, looked at them, and that way the serious people who actually wanted something from a current brochure did call her. So just a sticker that says for the most current brochure, please contact me. So that's a way to use them too.
I love that.
Yes, I like that idea too. And let's see, any other questions?
I think that's it. Oh no, wait, let's see.
Well, thank you,
so
Anita. Anita says, so we will just have to delete credit card numbers if we have more than 6 credit cards on an order or get a square. No, Marie was talking about storing the customer's credit.
Yeah, so, right. You'll be able to store, and I may be wrong on this, I think it's 8 cards in the system. So if you have more than 8, then you may have to eliminate one that's not a steady customer and just try to choose the 8 most, the customers that order from you the most and store their credit card information. I know for certain though, our most successful representatives love the square. They love it a lot.
Oh yeah,
they love it a lot, and yeah.
And
you don't have to pay for the square. I mean, the square is free. I mean, I think you can pick them up at like Walgreens. So you get them. I think you pay a fee at Walgreens, but then it's credited to your bank account as soon as you set it up. So it's very easy to set up as long as you have a smartphone.
Right. Okay, I think we got all the questions covered. Let's check for sure.
All right.
Keisha's saying, okay, good,
Awesome,
good.
guys.
Okay, Anita, great. Okay. Well, I'd like to say thank you to everyone for being on the call tonight. This was fun. And I always enjoy this because I think it's pretty exciting how you can start this business. And boy, these are some exciting days. There are some gorgeous things coming for the holidays. I'm excited. I can't wait myself. So you've joined at a fabulous time. And we're just really glad and appreciate you taking your time this evening to join us. So with that, I'll say good night, and I'll let Marie say good night. And thank you for joining.
Awesome. Yes, thank you. And here's our information. So again, I'm in Central Florida. If you live in Florida, then you are with me. If you live outside of Florida, maybe Georgia, Alabama, I don't know what states. Pat's all over the place. If you live outside of Florida, then you're with Pat. Okay, guys. Thank you for attending. If you need us, this is our contact information. Feel free to give us a call, text us, or pop us an email. And I will be sending the recording with all the documents. I'll get that out to you sometime tomorrow. Have a good evening. Talk to you soon. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good night.